What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, not too long ago, I went ahead and discussed the cheating problem within Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. You know, honestly, the cheating situation is getting a tad bit better. Not completely fixed, obviously, but between different content creators getting completely slapped out of the scenes and, actual reports going through and being accepted and, acknowledged instead of being ignored completely, things have been getting a tad bit better. But Activision just recently went ahead and put out a post, some information about cheaters that I think is going to really make your guys' day. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and dive deep, if you guys are interested in more content just like this, don't forget we go ahead and post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern Time, mostly Call of Duty, but we are going to go ahead and post about X-Defiant when that game launches and sometimes dabble in other FPS titles. So like I said, hit that bell so you can stay notified. And if you are interested in any of my live streams, I do that pretty much daily besides Sundays over on Kick. And yes, today is Saturday, which is basically our, off COD day. So we're going to be playing some Helldivers 2 today on stream. So if you guys are interested in that or even want to hop into the open lobbies that we host over there, by all means, you can find a link to my Kick channel down in the description of this video. That stream usually goes live around 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time, but honestly, I think the stream is going to start a little bit earlier, maybe around like 12 p.m. at noon. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying before, a lot of content creators have been getting clapped out of the Call of Duty scene recently, with straight up permabans, not shadow bans, not anything of that sort. No, I'm talking about straight up permabans. It's kind of hilarious that every single time Ricochet gets some type of, buff or some rework, people start taking breaks. People start, saying, I'm getting a little tired. I need a little bit of a mental break. I'm exhausted from Call of Duty. We'll come back later. It is always so hilarious when you see those people fly. But it doesn't really matter nowadays, I don't think, anymore, because Ricochet is honestly getting a lot better than what it was before. We could talk our crap about it, and I will. If Ricochet falls off again, you best believe I'll be the first one here ranting it up. But for the time being, it's been doing a pretty solid job, and the work that they've been doing behind the scenes has been well worth it, in my personal opinion. But I've been seeing the same argument explode recently across social media, in the comment section of a lot of different videos, so on and so forth, of people kind of bickering with one another whether these permabans are legit or if they're not legit. And Activision put out a statement that kind of went ahead and resolved this matter here. As you can see from Charlie Intel, if you've been permanently banned in Call of Duty, Activision has stated that permanent bans are final and there are no false permanent bans. Now, I will say, I think it's a tad bit of cap hidden in here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're not telling the complete truth, because personally, I don't know too many people who have ever been permabanned falsely. I don't think I've ever met anybody. But I do know other people who have friends who've been permabanned. Again, I don't know. They're not personally my friends I know that cheat, so I can't really go into their stuff. But, I'll take their word for it, obviously. I'll obviously take their word. So I think that this is a little iffy here, that they're claiming that, every single permaban is legit with no wiggle room whatsoever. I think there is a little bit of wiggle room. But personally, I believe the overall statement is true. I do believe that when people get permabanned, 9 times out of 10, it is a real permaban. There's evidence, there's proof, they really dug deep and they made sure that that permaban is legit. And again, 9 out of 10. There's still that one chance there, that I feel like people can get false flagged or, thrown under the bus and screwed over. And it sucks. It really does suck. But I feel like the permaban system is pretty solid across the board, because again, I've never really witnessed that too much. I play with a lot of really cracked out players, and the most I will ever see is shadow banning. And that's obnoxious, right? You never want to deal with a shadow ban, and that's horrible. But I feel like the shadow ban system is the biggest issue here, not the permaban system. I've never seen any of them get permaban, not a day in my life. The only thing that ever happens is they get shadow banned, and if I want to play with them, I have to sit there and wait for the lobby to queue for 20 to 30 minutes until we can get into a game, or wait until they get unshadow banned and they can hop back into the experience again and we can start grinding it out, right? That's basically it. But that's all I ever see. So I hate to say it, because if you guys know me, I don't like accusing people of cheating. Even if you watch my streams, I am the last person who will ever accuse someone of cheating. I'll have my whole party saying someone might be having walls or, hacks or something, and I'm sitting here like, I don't know just yet. I realistically never accuse it. It's very rare. And like I said, when I do see it, I'll report them, so on and so forth. But I don't like accusing people until proven guilty. But this is one of those scenarios. These content creators who are getting permabanned, I don't know what else to say. You know, it happened, so I am going to believe that you are indeed cheating. And until you can prove otherwise and get your account back and clear your name, that is just how it's going to go down. And I know there's people out there who are going to argue that, you know, oh, they just use the unlock tools and that's it, right? And basically, for anybody who doesn't know what an unlock tool is, basically it gives you all the content in the game, you know, cosmetics, you know, other things of that sort. It will allow you to get it right away, right out the gate. You don't have to grind for it. You don't have to do anything with in-game. You don't have to gain XP. You just get the content. It's over with. But you can't do that. Again, that is considered cheating. So you will get flagged, and you can get banned for such activity. It is what it is. And people who are claiming that, you know, that's all they did, I don't care. I simply don't care. It's still cheating in my book. I don't know about you guys. I probably share a drastically different opinion, you know, compared to a lot of you guys, because I know it's a lot of people out there who don't care about this, and I can see why you don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? I can see why you don't care. It's just cosmetics. It's not like it's giving them an edge in-game. It's not giving them any benefit. They're just unlocking different things within the title. But still, to me personally, that is cheating. Everybody else has to grind. Everybody else has to go through the work and the effort to get an unlock tool and bypass all of that stuff and just get the, you know, the content instantly is cheating. I mean, that is technically cheating. And it's not like back in the day where you hop in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby and you have some random guy with, you know, God mode on or whatever, and, you know, all the cheats that can give you everything and max rank you and all that stuff, and then you're good to go. No, these people are installing stuff into their games to make sure that it works properly, you know, to actually have the cheats on their platform, not have someone else do it for them via third party, you know, not even having to have access to the console, just queue up with them in a private match and they'll do it for you. You know, none of that stuff. No, they are directly putting this stuff in their PCs. What can you say about it, right? If you're getting permabanned for that, you can try to defend it as much as you want, but you got caught using cheats. So your account, if it got banned, it is what it is. And honestly, that mentality sucks. Why would you buy into a game that's $70, $100 sometimes, depending on the edition that you get, and not want to grind any of the content within it? You know, where's the enjoyment out of that? Where's the fun out of that? There quite literally is none, in my opinion. But ladies and gentlemen, this is personally how I feel. Of course, leave your opinions down in the comment section on how you personally feel with this bit of information. But after seeing Activision come out and say that permabans are, you know, the real deal, basically, you know, it's nothing to play around with. If you get permabanned, usually it's a lot of stuff to back it up. I personally think that anybody out there who gets clapped automatically is chalked up as a cheater until proven otherwise. You know, it's rough, and I know a lot of people are going to say, I got falsely permabanned all the time, but I don't know what else to say to you. You know, I seriously don't. Again, yeah, there is that small percentage of a chance that you might have got flagged out compared to the rest of the crowd, and you got your account clapped, but I still think 9 times out of 10, this system is on point when it comes to who it takes out. Completely. And a lot of these content creators and people out there who are getting clapped up right now, I 1010% think they're cheating until proven otherwise. And the thing is that I didn't think they were cheating before. Like I said, I'm not the one to put any blame on anybody. But when the action is made, when the action is taken, then that's when instantly you've convinced me that you are indeed cheating. That's it. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. Leave a dislike if you hated it. Subscribe and hit that bell. Like I said earlier, we post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern Time. And once X-Defiant comes out, we are going to be posting a ton about that game as well. So if you're interested in Call of Duty and X-Defiant, hit that bell. And last but not least, we are going to be streaming today some Helldivers 2, not Call of Duty. So, you know, if you aren't really interested in Helldivers 2 and you want to wait until Call of Duty's back, you can wait until Monday. But I will be streaming probably around like 12, maybe 1 p.m. Eastern time over on Kick. If you guys want to hop into the open lobbies or just even chat it up with me, you guys can find a link to that channel down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.